Hello, this is Shar from The Real Kitchen for Real People, and I'd like to say hello to everybody. Hope you're having a good day. And to even make it better, we're going to start out by featuring today the perfect banana bread. And these are the ingredients that I have before you here. In the bowl, I've already added a cup and 1/4 cup of sugar. So I've already put that in the bowl. And I also put in 4 smashed bananas. And it's best to use the right bananas. You know, when you think they're rotten, this is the best time to use them is for banana bread. And then in this bowl, I'll have 2.5 cups of flour. And then a teaspoon of salt, and then a teaspoon of baking soda in my flour mixture. Okay. Now also, it's going to require you to have a stick of butter, and you're going to have a 1/4 cup of water, 1/2 cup of buttermilk, and 2 eggs. And I also added a teaspoon of the banana flavoring, or you can use vanilla flavoring, but in my recipe I use the banana flavoring. So we're going to start out, we're going to turn your oven on 350, and you want to grease the bottom of your loaf pans. I have 2 loaf pans like this. And so I've greased the bottom of them, and I'll use those. And you can get these online on Amazon, but they're the cutest little pans. I love them. And your stuff don't stick inside. Okay? Okay, so first what we're going to do is, in this large bowl, we're going to cream the butter and the sugar. Then we're going to add the eggs, bananas, buttermilk, and your flavoring, vanilla and banana. Okay, so we'll get started. You're going to add your butter. Okay. And this is also good in the mornings with coffee or anything really. I just like it. It tastes wonderful. Okay, we're gonna mix this butter mixture together. Now I have finished mixing the sugar and the butter, and this is how it'll look. And you always want to mix your butter, cream your butter and sugar first. So that's the first thing you do when you're making breads or cakes. Okay, now I'm going to add my 2 eggs to the mixture, butter mixture, and then blend it. Now I have mixed the eggs, and this is how it looks. Okay, and now I'm getting ready to add in my bananas and buttermilk. And I have smashed the bananas first, see? So now I'm going to add it to the mixture. And I'm going to mix this in. Okay, I mixed my bananas in there first. And now I'm getting ready to add my buttermilk in there. Mix my buttermilk and my 1/4 cup of water into the mixture. Make sure you get all your buttermilk out of there. Okay. Now I'm going to mix that up. Okay, now I want to add a teaspoon of banana flavoring to your mixture. And I'm going to stir in everything from here on out. No blender, no mixer. Okay, I'll stir that in. And then I'm going to gradually stir in my flour mixture. Just gradually stir it in a little bit at a time. Don't get in a hurry, because it's going to be good when it comes out. And what I'm going to do is make 2 loaves out of this. And 1 loaf will have pecans in it. And the other loaf will just be plain. Or you can just add any kind of fruit you want to add in it. I've heard where people add cranberry, dry cranberries in there, so apricot. So you can add whatever you want, but one amount will be with pecans in it, and the other one will be just plain banana bread, which is all good. Okay. Stirring a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. And know that when you're cooking it, things will gradually come to you. I've been cooking for over 40 years now. So you learn as you go what to do and what not to do, and then things you can shortcut on and things you can't. So it's a learning process, but it's very rewarding to see yourself if you like to create things. Okay, see how that's coming along? Add a little bit more. Because it seems like to me if you add it all at once, even when you're making cakes or whatever, cakes or bread, it seems like if you add your flour all at once, it starts tasting flour, like flour, instead of what your intent of your recipe is. You don't want your flour to take over your flavor. So just add a little bit in there at a time. It smells delicious. Smell that banana. Okay, we add this last part. And we're going to stir it and get it ready for the pans. 2 loaf pans. And then I'm going to cook it, and it'll cook for probably about for an hour and 15 minutes. But after an hour and 15 minutes, of course, you want to check it with a toothpick to see if it's done. And you do not want to overcook it. So after an hour, I will check it, and then if it's not ready, then go with your 15 more minutes on it. And then check it again. Okay, this is your banana bread batter. Don't that look good? And as you can tell, that wasn't hard to do. It's an easy recipe, and this is good for breakfast in the morning or any time of the day. But I like it especially in the morning with my coffee. So I'm going to get ready to put these in the pan, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, now I fill these up. I'm putting them in the oven on 350, and I'm gonna cook them for an hour, and then I'll come back and check them, and I'll get back with you. Okay, now I'm checking them. It's been an hour in the oven. I'm gonna check them with the toothpick. If you don't have a toothpick, just use a fork or a knife or anything. Just stick down in there. If it comes back clean, then it's done. Clean. Clean. So those are done after an hour. But depending on your oven, it might take a little bit longer. And your pans, because these are terrific pans. So what I'm going to do, I'll let them set for 5 minutes. Then I want to take them out of the pan. And you can see, no stick, no stick. Isn't that beautiful? This is the one without the nuts. This is the one with the nuts. It's a little bit taller. That's how I know. Very little cleanup. So I'm going to set these in the water. And then I'm just going to let these rest a few minutes, about 5 minutes, and then I'll cut and show you how it looks on the inside. Okay, now that we have cooled the bread down, I cut it. And I've cut both loaves. I cut the loaf with the pecans in it and the plain loaf, and I've plated it. Don't that look great? And I tasted it, of course, and it's wonderful. So I'll have this in the morning with my coffee. So if you've enjoyed this video, please leave me a comment below. And if you like it, thumbs up for me. And be sure to subscribe to the channel, because that way you'll get these recipes automatically sent your way. Okay, and just FYI, in the near future, everybody, all subscribers, I'm gonna have a giveaway when I reach 50 subscribers. So be sure that you get in on it, because it's a wonderful prize out there for you. But be sure to subscribe. That is one of the requirements, to subscribe and hit that notification button. So be looking for that in the near future. I'm going to have a video on it. But until then, stay safe and stay warm. Love, love.